Let our family take care of your family at Berry Family Dentistry. Located on 9 Highway just north of Park University, our office provides specialized dentistry for family members of all ages in a warm, caring, and friendly environment. We focus on preventative care to help each patient grow. A healthy smile that will last a lifetime. Our office serves infants, children, teens, and adults in Parkville, Missouri. Call today to make an appointment, 816-745-5437, or online at parkvillefamilypediatricdentist.com, 816-745-5437, or visit us anytime online. Berry Family Dentistry. Let our family take care of your family today. Thinking about making a move? Fall is a great time to sell your home. Call Ken Hoover, 816-210-2027, or visit online at kenhooversells.com. He'd be happy to answer any questions and help you in any way. Ken Hoover, the real estate professional to count on. Do you coach youth sports? Do you have kids who play youth sports? If so, you need Team Snap, the world's #1 app for keeping the whole season organized. From where's the game to what do I bring to who needs a ride, Team Snap is every coach and parent's dream. Visit teamsnap.com for your solutions to keeping your team organized. Any sport, anytime at teamsnap.com.
Platte Valley Bank has been a fixture for Northland's banking needs with locations throughout the Northland. Liberty, Platte City, Parkville, Smithville, Berry Road, and more. In fact, Platte Valley Bank was recently named one of the 5 strongest mid-sized banks in Kansas City in 2014 by the Kansas City Business Journal. Try our new mobile deposit options on our new banking app. For more information on locations, apps, loans, and more, visit one of our locations or online at plattevalleybank.com. Platte Valley Bank, proudly supporting high school athletics in the Northland. Visit anytime at plattevalleybank.com. Member FDIC. For service for tires and brakes, general repairs and maintenance for your vehicle? Don't look any farther than Quick Car. Located just south of Highway 152 on North Green Hills Road, family owned and operated for over 10 years with ASE certified mechanics. In fact, it's where 810 Varsity's founder Chad Rader takes his vehicle for all his family's needs. Call for more information at 816-741-0300 or visit kcquickcar.com. That's KCKWIK KAR.com.
Football is a big deal to you, and it is to us, too. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is your Northland spot for football this fall. Dirk's features ESPN College Extra, so you won't miss a game. Also, NFL Sunday Ticket will have the Royals on and every Chiefs game as well. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is newly renovated and open daily for lunch, dinner, and drinks. Stop by after tonight's game for one of our famous burgers or a plate of wings. Nothing fancy here, folks. Just good food, cold drinks, and a good view of the game. Come up and see us. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill, right where it's been since 1988. At 8132 Northwest Prairie View Road, right behind Tires Plus.
Polaris ATVs and Rangers, Victory Motorcycles, ride one and you'll own one at Austin Trailers and Motorsports. Plus trailers of all sizes, Austin Trailers and Motorsports, located on Highway 7 between Basehor and Lansing. Call 913-721-5313 or visit austinskc.com.
Platte Valley Bank has been a fixture for Northland's banking needs with...
Welcome in, folks. Raytown South and Park Hill South, 2 programs fighting for respect in Class 5, face off against each other tonight from Preston Field here in the Northland. Welcome in to Preston Field. My name's Chris Kamler. The 0-2 Raytown South Cardinals. They had a rough go in Week 1, having to face off against 810varsity.com, number 2 in the city, Fort Osage. They lost an emotional game to Truman last week as they opened up their very first home game, their true home game. And can Nick Adkins in his second year get his kids to produce with his balanced offense attack? They will face off against the Park Hill South Panthers, who themselves looked at the top of their schedule and saw nothing but Lee Summit and rankings. They dropped the opener to Lee Summit North in their first week and then had a daunting task last week against Lee Summit West. They are ranked, I think, number 8 in the city and managed to stay within 2 scores on the road. 2 teams looking to notch their first victory this season, Raytown South and Park Hill South, tonight on 810varsity.com. Welcome in, folks. I'm Chris Kamler alongside Brett Kamler, my cameraman tonight. Excited to bring you this action in Class 5 Missouri. Week 3, Park Hill South and Raytown South. Both teams coming in at 0-2, but both teams really being able to score And I think it's going to come down to the defenses tonight who can limit the other team. Raytown South with their balanced attack, but the one to watch is their number 9, their senior quarterback, Jabril Cox. He's got 293 yards on the season, thrown for 3 touchdowns, and has also got 31 yards on the ground. And that'll be balanced by Park Hill South's offense of Zach Suchanek, Jordan Bell, and Emmanuel Butler. Suchanek, the junior quarterback, 6'1", 160. And they had a good week a couple of weeks ago when we saw him here on A10Varsity.com against Lee Summit North. They lost that game 21-7, but played pretty well and just let it get away at the end. Looks like Raytown South has won the toss, and we're about to get underway here from Preston Field. Raytown South has won the toss. And we'll be getting underway here in just a moment. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors. Give them their thanks. Ken Hoover with Remax, Berry Family Dentistry, TeamSnap.com, Quick Car, Dirk's Grill, just down the street here from Preston Field, Platte Valley Bank, and Austin's Trailers. Getting ready to get started here. Stephen Personality will be kicking. Personelli, the sophomore, 6'1", 155 pounds, will be kicking off. He's looking to face off against Sharon Cunningham. You'll see a lot of him. He's on the field a bunch. He's a two-way player. 2 touchdowns on the season so far. And we're about to get underway here from Preston Field in the Northland. It's a good kick, going to land at the 20. It's going to be taken by Cunningham at the 21. He'll be met by defenders at the 25. And we get our first look at the Cardinal offense here. 467 total yards through 2 games. And the one to watch is Jabril Cox, the senior 6'4" quarterback. That's going to be a pitch in the backfield. Out to number 40, and he's got a lane across the 50 and just tripped up. Tripped up by Jake Springer. What a play on the pitch. That was Vontre Booker. We talked to head coach Nick Atkins, who said you're going to see a lot of this kid today. And that's a run up the middle. Just underway here from Preston Field. That was Talon Legrand, who's got a Legrand carry of 4 on the play. So he's across the 45 into Panther territory after 2 plays. Legrand and Booker in the backfield. Booker gets it this time, takes it to the line of scrimmage and maybe a couple of extra yards. We'll see a lot of Booker today. We'll see a lot of Legrand. And then Sharon Cunningham also had some snaps last week. Cunningham is a two-way player, so it'll be 3rd and 5. Third down chance here for the Cardinals. One man in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. From the shotgun, Cox looking to tuck it in, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up 4th down. So no doing on the opening drive. Horton on the stop, and that'll bring out the kicking team. Bradley Rogers is your punter. Back to receive is Jake Springer. He'll let that one go into the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll start it 1st and 20. 1st and 10 from the 20. And we'll get our first chance to look at the Park Hill South offense. They're averaging 450 yards per game. Pretty balanced attack. 179 run, 271 pass. Emmanuel Butler and Jordan Bell are their workhorses in the backfield. Zach Stuchanik, the junior quarterback, 6'1", 160. Thrown for 2 touchdowns this season, 3 interceptions, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. They'll open up spread offense. Springer, here's in at tight end, 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Running back is Butler, looking to pass on the opening down. And he's going to overthrow Springer on the opening pass of the ball game. Intended for Springer. We'll do it again. 2nd and 10 now from the 20-yard line. 9:31 left to go in the first quarter of play. Just underway here from Preston Field on the campus of Park Hill High School, Park Hill South versus Raytown South here on 810varsity.com. From the shotgun is Suchanik. Man in the backfield is Butler. Suchanik will tuck it and run. He'll get up to about the 23-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 7. Another passing down for Suchanik. First drive for the Cardinals was a first down and then 3 more plays and then a punt. So first 3rd down attempt for the Panthers. Suchanik, 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Man in the backfield is Butler. Passing, he's got a man across the middle. That's Jake Saylor, the defensive or the senior 5'10", 155-pound on the crossing route, and that's a first down. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what the Zebras have to say about it. Your head referee tonight is Gary Walt, and it's going to go against the Cardinals. So a pass to Saylor and then tack on 15 more. That'll take it up to the 49-yard line. So a big penalty there as they tack on 15 more. So now at midfield, Suchanik hands off. It looks like it's Butler. Butler, his first carry of the day. Peyton Anton on the stop. So that'll be a short gain on that play. Now they stand at midfield, 2nd and 9, right at the midfield stripe. Shotgun. I formation Butler. Tight end is Bell. 2 wide receivers to the right. Tight end is Springer, rather. Springer will get it on the draw, and he's going to get about 2 yards. Little shovel pass, they'll call it. That's Springer's first completion, but a modest gain to the 50 or to the 48-yard line. So 3rd and 7, another third down for the Panthers here. Shotgun now, trips to the left side, single wide receiver to the right. Butler is to his left. 7:21 left to go in the first quarter. Suchanek in trouble in the backfield, and he's going to go down, be sacked by a trio of Cardinals. He's going to lose a yard on that play on the sack. Travion White on the tackle. That'll get back across the midfield stripe. That's a loss of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. We'll get the kicking team out. Kyle Pitts is your punter. Tyrese Sorrells is back. Sorrell stands at about the 20. Pitts kicks it away. It'll land at the 30 out of bounds. We'll see where they call it out of bounds. Not a great kick. And there's some extracurricular activities after the play. They will call it out of bounds at the 31. No flag. They'll let him play. So Raytown South will take it over for their second drive of the ball game. 6:29 left to go in the first quarter. We'll have our first timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Park Hill South and Raytown South. No score. First quarter. We'll be right back after these messages.
We know football is a big deal to you, and it is to us too. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is your Northland spot for football this fall. Dirk's features ESPN College Extra, so you won't miss a game. Also, NFL Sunday Ticket will have the Royals on and every Chiefs game as well. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is newly renovated and open daily for lunch, dinner, and drinks. Stop by after tonight's game for one of our famous burgers or a plate of wings. Nothing fancy here, folks. Just good food, cold drinks, and a good view of the game. Come up and see us. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill, right where it's been since 1988 at 8132 Northwest Prairie View Road, right behind Tires Plus.
Welcome back into Park Hill High School, Preston Field, Park Hill District Stadium for Raytown South and Park Hill South, two teams that are 0-2 on the season, looking to notch their first victory. It'll be the first career victory for head coach Mike Sharp of the Panthers. And we're getting ready for the second series from the Cardinals here. And that's a handoff up the middle. Javante Brock on the carry. They'll bring up 2nd and 5. Javante Brock, a sophomore. So a gain of 5 on that play, out to the 42-yard line. Staggered I formation, handoff. That'll go to Booker. Booker will take it up about a yard. So that'll bring up 3rd and short, give it about a 3rd and 3. Officially 3rd and 4, 5:25 left to go in the first quarter of action. Here from Preston Field. Now from the shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right side. It's going to be a handoff to Booker. Booker. No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper as Booker was on the lead block, and Cox will take it ahead for a first down. Saylor on the tackle, but that's a first down for the Cardinals as they take it up to the 46-yard line, a gain of 8, largest gain of the game so far for the Raytown South Cardinals. Cox yet to throw a pass. He's got 2 carries for 8 yards. Vontre Booker has 3 carries for 30 yards. Brock in at fullback. Booker in at running back. 2 wide receivers to the left side. Now he's looking to pass, and he is going to be smothered in the backfield. And down goes Cox as he will be tackled by number 50, Antonio Ortiz. Tyler Baska also credited with the sack. That'll get him behind the 40-yard line to the 38. A loss of 7 on that sack. Huge play right there as the Cardinals were getting a little bit of momentum, and now it's 2nd and a mile, 2nd and 18. Now with a single man in the backfield is Booker. Bunched up 3 wide receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Pitch to Booker. Booker to the left side. He'll be slammed to the ground by Jake Springer on that tackle. Mild gain of 2. Huge tackle there as he got 2 yards, but he absolutely paid for it. Just right at the 40-yard line now, 3rd and still forever, 3rd and 16. 3:34 left to go in the opening quarter of play. 810varsity.com. Happy to bring you these high school football games. Thanks for tuning in today. 3 wide receivers to the right-hand side. Cox working to his right, rolling right, looking downfield. Has a man at the first down stripe. That's Malik Alexander, who takes it all the way up for a first down. 18-yard gain for Alexander on the nifty little rollout pass by Cox. That's Alexander's first completed pass, and they'll take it up to the 44-yard line, right at the first down marker. 15-yard completed pass. And here come the Cardinals into Panther territory. First quarter, just under 3 minutes left to play. Two wide receivers to the right now, 1 to the left. Now it's going to be a quarterback keeper by Cox. He'll take it up into the 40-yard line, a gain of 4. Not a bad play call right there by second-year head coach Nick Atkins. 7-7 in his career at Raytown South. Cole Hanna on the stop, gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. So inside the 20 now, inside the 15. From the 14, Cox rolling to his right, looking for a man downfield. Now shedding a tackler, and he's going to go down. Still on his feet, though, behind the 20-yard line, and that's going to be a big sack for the Park Hill South defense. Back to the 25, a loss of 11, just a costly sack by Cox there. And that'll bring up 2nd and 21 with just over 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Under center now is Cox. Going to be a pitch over to Cunningham. Cunningham trying to turn the corner, and he falls down after a modest gain of 3. Cunningham couldn't turn to the corner to his right, and he is down at the 23-yard line. So a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 3rd and forever, 3rd and 21. They'll call a timeout, and we'll take it with them here on 810varsity.com. You're watching Park Hill South and Raytown South. 0-0 so far. Final. That's the end of the first quarter. So we'll head to the second quarter. We'll be right back here on 810varsity.com.
Looking for service for tires and brakes, general repairs and maintenance for your vehicle? Don't look any farther than Quick Car. Located just south of Highway 152 on North Green Hills Road, family owned and operated for over 10 years with ASE certified mechanics. In fact, it's where 810 Varsity's founder Chad Rader takes his vehicle for all his family's needs. Call for more information at 816-741-0300 or visit kcquickcar.com. That's kcquickcar.com.
Polaris ATVs and Rangers, Victory Motorcycles, ride one and you'll own one at Austin Trailers and Motorsports. Plus trailers of all sizes, Austin Trailers and Motorsports, located on Highway 7 between Basehor and Lansing. Call 913-721-5313 or visit austinskc.com.
A-10 Varsity, Raytown South at Park Hill South. Start of the second quarter here from Preston Field. 3rd and 18 inside the red zone. Now backed out by a sack. The Cardinals trying to get on the board here. Big play. Under center is Cox. Now over to his left on a crossing route, almost intercepted. And it falls incomplete. Thomas on the breakup. That'll bring up 4th down. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. They do not list a kicker. Well, they do. Bradley Rogers, but he's more of a punter, so they're going to stay on the field here, 4th and 18. So a curious play call here, 4th and 18 inside the 25. From the shotgun, Cox. In at running back is Vontre Booker. 3 wide receivers to the left. Going to hand off to Cox. He's going to try to break a tackle and can't do it. It's going to be a turnover on downs at the 18-yard line. Horton on the stop, and a big one right there is the Panthers will regain the ball for their 3rd drive of the ball game. 2nd drive of the ball game. Their first resulting in a punt. 2 punts and a turnover on downs so far in this one. 11:51 left to go in the first half. From the shotgun, Zach Suchanik. Single man in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the right. Suchanik will keep it himself off the lead block by Emmanuel Butler, and he'll fall forward for about a gain of 5. Travion White on the stop, and he gets it all the way up to the 24-yard line, gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4 as the Panthers try to dig out of their own territory on their 2nd drive of the ball game. First of the second quarter from the shotgun, Suchanik and Butler. Man in motion is Alfonso Rand. Handoff will be to Butler, and Butler will get absolutely nowhere, maybe a half a yard. That is Butler's 2nd carry of the ball game. He's only got 2 yards. Suchanik's the leading rusher for the Panthers, 2 carries for 9 yards. .45 left to go in the second quarter. No score here from Park Hill High School. Raytown South at Park Hill South. From the shotgun, Suchanik trips to the right side. Now looking to pass, a quick slant route, and he's got Dylan Thomas. That's for a 1st down. He'll be down at the 37-yard line. A nice little quick slant to Thomas. Thomas will be down at the 38. Call it the 37. A gain 12 on the play. That's his longest pass of the day. Suchanik's longest pass. Same setup for the Panthers. They'll hand it off this time to Butler. Butler will drive it into the pile and maybe get about a yard, as he is just really getting smacked up in there, and that's 3 carries for 3 yards. Total offense favoring Raytown at this point in time, 69 yards to Park Hill South 32. Tighter formation now. Suchanek in the backfield from the shotgun with Butler right behind him in the eye. It's going to be a pitch to Butler. Butler goes right. Now stutter steps. Now goes further right. Tries to turn the corner and is upended by Sharon Cunningham. We told you he was a two-way player earlier in the open. And he gets the tackle there as Butler was unable to turn the corner. Did get a modest gain, a gain of about 5 on that play. So it'll bring up 3rd and 5. 9:07 left to go in the second quarter. Suchanek runs in the play. Trips will head out to the left side now. Single wide receiver to the right is Thomas. Butler. Suchanek running for his life. Now he'll get back to, now he'll take a sack. Sack of 2 on that play as he couldn't get it. Didn't see what he needed, and that'll be a sack of 2, or loss of 2 on the sack. Bring out the kicking team here as the second drive from the Panthers will result in a punt. Kyle Pitts out to kick. Saron Cunningham back. Correction, Tyrese Sorrell standing at the 30. Now he'll head back to the 20. Kyle Pitts standing at his 27-yard line. Pitts under pressure, gets a nice booming kickoff. He'll take it at the 18. 18, he's got a lane in the middle. Take it up to the 35. Uribe on the stop as Sorrell takes it all the way up to the 36-yard line. Net punt of 23 yards. And that is where the Cardinals will have their third drive of the game. And there's going to be a timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them here on A10Varsity.com. We'll be right back here as we have no score here from the Northland.
Looking for service for tires and brakes, general repairs and maintenance for your vehicle? Don't look any farther than Quick Car. Located just south of Highway 152 on North Green Hills Road, family owned and operated for over 10 years with ASE certified mechanics. In fact, it's where A10 Varsity's founder Chad Rader takes his vehicle for all his family's needs. Call for more information at 816-741-0300 or visit kcquickcar.com. That's kckwikar.com.
Second quarter here, 8:01 left to go. Park Hill South and Raytown South, no score yet in this one. The third drive from the Cardinals on the way, 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. We'll get started here in just a moment. Want to thank our sponsors, Platte Valley Bank, Dirk's Grill, Quick Car, TeamSnap.com, Ken Hoover Sells, Barry Family Dentistry, and the Platte County Landmark. Now under center is Jabril Cox. He's going to hand off to the fullback, Thailand Legrand. And doesn't get very far, maybe a yard. Big Pen on the stop. Bring up 2nd and 8. 7:41 left to go in the first half. We'll have stats, scores from around the Misha Week 3 action, and maybe an update on the Royals here at halftime. Stick around. Thanks for joining us today. 2 wide receivers to the left-hand side, 1 to the right. 2 in the backfield. Under center is Cox. Legrand, the fullback, he powers forward as his running back will get the ball. That's Booker. Booker will drive right into his back and maybe get a half a yard. Not much going on the running game so far. Both teams have been able to do a little bit more on the passing game. 71 total yards for Raytown. -3 over the air. They've gotten all their yards on the ground. More of an even score for Park Hill South. 35 total yards, 18 of them in the air. So the run game definitely been working for Raytown South. Now from the shotgun is Cox. Rolling to his left, a little dump-off pass at the 44. And he's got Booker close to a first down, and he passed the first down. So there's the first positive pass of the game. A little dump-off pass just past the first down marker up to the 48-yard line, gain of 10. First and 10 right around midfield. 6:27 left to go in the first half. Cox is 2 of 3 for 25 yards today. Now from the shotgun, senior quarterback Jabril Cox. He'll hand it off to the up back, Legrand. Legrand will run for a loss of 4 on that play as he went to his left and was absolutely swallowed by the Park Hill South defense. Back to the 45 they go, or just across the 45. We'll call it the 46, a loss of 2. Second and 12, under 6 to play in the first half. Now under center, 2 wide receivers to the right-hand side. There's a pitch off to Cunningham. Cunningham, a flag on the play in the vicinity of holding. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. And they have already called holding, so it'll be a holding penalty on the offense. 10 yards back, and that'll set the Raytown South offense back. It'll be 2nd and 22 with just over 5.5 to play in the first half. Not much offense in this one. The defense doing most of the work in this ball game. 0-0 your score. Chris Kamler alongside my buddy, my pal, my cameraman, Brett Kamler. Thanks for joining us here on 810varsity.com, wherever you might be. 2nd and forever. 2nd and 26, 5:22 from the shotgun. Spread formation, looking to pass. Has a man across the corner. It's picked off, and it might be a pick 6. Dylan Thomas gets it, takes it to the corner. Touchdown. Pick 6 for Dylan Thomas. Dylan Thomas cut the route, and we'll show it to you again here. On the interception and the pick 6. Takes it to the house, all the way back. 38 yards on the pick 6 and the kick. The PAT is up, and it is good. Personelli with the kick, and we got 7-0 here. Park Hill South on the interception and run back for a touchdown. We'll show you that one more time on the replay. Cox tried to take a little slant across the middle. It got tipped up in the air, picked off, and he took it to the house. Dylan Thomas with the first score of the ball game. Dylan Thomas getting his name cheered out. 5:10 left to go. Ran it back 38 yards. Personelli to kick it off. Short kick. It'll be taken at the 25 and no advance. And it'll be first down, Raytown South at the 35, call it the 25. 35-yard punt. Raytown South will get the ball back, try to get back on the scoreboard, or try to get on the scoreboard. They now trail 7-0 after their last drive ended in a pick six. Now rolling to his right is Cox. Take it on the screen to Cunningham. Cunningham at the 20, and he is dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Completed pass, but another bad one to Cunningham as he takes it at the 20 and gets no further. So a loss of 4 on that play. 4:40 left to go in the first half as the Cardinals are going the wrong direction. Now from the shotgun, Cox looking to pass, looking deep, has a man across the corner in heavy coverage. They went right back towards Dylan Thomas's area, and Thomas just guided that one right out of bounds. Second and 10 now on the incomplete pass. Actually, correction, third and 15. Third and 15 now. So Cox, spread formation for the Cardinals. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Man in the backfield is Cunningham. Look out, nip, blind side, and down goes Cox at the 18-yard line. Jake Springer on the sack from the blind side. And he'll be dropped back at the 19-yard line. A loss of 2. Kicking it away. Standing at the 50 is Springer. That one's not going to get anywhere close to him. It's going to be down inside the Cardinal territory at the 47-yard line. Bradley Rogers on the kick. Not where he wanted it to go. Couldn't get it across midfield. So the Panthers will have their best starting position of the ball game as they look to extend their lead, now leading 7-0. Second quarter of play, 3:32 left to go. Park Hill South just scored on a pick six interception for a touchdown, a 38-yard run back. By Dylan Thomas. From the shotgun, option play. Suchanek keeps it and rolls forward for about 6 yards. On the option keeper by Suchanek. Gets it up near the 40-yard line, just shy, about an inch shy of the 40-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 6. Suchanek, his day 3 of 4 for 23 yards. He's also rushed for 15 yards on 3 carries. He is their leading rusher. Suchanek stands in the backfield. Jordan Bell is behind him in the eye. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man in motion. Soski. Jordan Bell on that carry. Gain of 3, very near a first down. They'll call it third and short. Third and an inch. 3rd and 1, 2:25 left to go. Playing with house money now with that 7 6-point lead. Flanked by running backs from the shotgun. He'll take it to his right side, give it to Bell. Bell will take it across the first down marker and get a little bit more, down to the 30-yard line. Jordan Bell on the carry. Bell was one of their workhorses last year. The senior running back, 5'11", 195 pounds. Averages 3 yards per carry. On that one, he got 6. First and 10 from the 30. At the Cardinals' 30 now. Bell is to his left. Suchanek from the shotgun. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Looking to pass. Quick slant pass to the right corner. He's got a man. That's Alfonso Rand, who takes it to the 25. Suchanek's 4th completion of the ball game. Up near a first down. It'll still be shy. Call it 2nd and 2, gain of 8 on that passing play. 3 wide receivers now line up to the left side. Bell and Suchanek in the shotgun in the backfield. Suchanek low snap, now rolling to his left. Evades a tackler. Pass to the corner. He's got a man open. It's Jake Springer across the 20-yard line to the 19. Completed pass to Springer. What a dynamic athlete that Jake Springer is. First down, Panthers. 1:07 left to go in the first half, as that one takes it down to the 19, gain of 3 on that play. We'll take a quick timeout as they stop the clock. 7-0 Park Hill South up over Ray South. We'll be right back after these messages. Are you thinking about making a move? I'll get the slide up there. Are you thinking about making a move? Fall is a great time to sell your home. Call Ken Hoover at 816-210-2027 or visit online at kenhooversells.com. He'd be happy to answer any questions and help you in any way. He's a great supporter of Park Hill athletics and high school athletics. Ken Hoover, the real estate professional you can count on. Final couple of moments here from Park Hill South District Stadium. 1:07 left to go in the first half. 7-0. Park Hill South up over Raytown South. And Park Hill South looking to add to their lead as they are now inside the 20-yard line at the 19. 1st and 10, 1:07 left to play. In the first half of play, second quarter action. Suchanek now with 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Man in the I formation is Jordan Bell. Bell right behind him. Suchanek. It's going to be a pitch off to Bell to the right side. Turns to the corner and attacks the line. And he'll be down after a gain of 3. Bell makes it up to the just shy of the 15-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. Jordan Bell on the day. That was his 3rd carry. He's got 14 yards. Suchanek now, spread offense. Bell to his right side. 3 to his left, 1 to his right. Quick pass across the corner. Tipped up in the air. Intended for Thomas, trying to make his first offensive touchdown of the ball game. And that goes incomplete, so it'll be 2nd down. 3rd and 7 for the Panthers. As Thomas unable to get that one on the tip drill. 3rd and 7 from the 16. 30 seconds left to play. Last best chance of the second quarter for the Panthers here. 2 wide receivers to the left now, 2 to the right. Man to his left is Bell. Low snap, corner, pass. Incomplete as he tried to take it to the corner and couldn't get it done. Intended for Jake Saylor. Sorrell on the coverage. Offense will stay out on the field. High school kickers are problematic. So Park Hill South may take a timeout here. 16 seconds on the play clock. No, they'll go ahead and keep on it. 12 seconds now, 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Fourth down play here. 4th and 7. Suchanek from the shotgun. And they drew him off sides. Nope, false start. It's going to move them back even further. It'll be 4th and 13, 4th and 12. So we'll see if that changes anybody's mind. Unlikely. If you can't make it from 28 yards out, you're not going to make it from 32 yards out, 33 yards out. Fourth and 12 now. Only score in the game on the defense. And Raytown South will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. They trail 7-0. We'll take a 30. We'll be right back here on 810varsity.com. Park Hill South leads Raytown South 7-0.
We know football is a big deal to you, and it is to us, too. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is your Northland spot for football this fall. Dirk's features ESPN College Extra, so you won't miss a game. Also, NFL Sunday Ticket will have the Royals on and every Chiefs game as well. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is newly renovated and open daily for lunch, dinner, and drinks. Stop by after tonight's game for one of our famous burgers or a plate of wings. Nothing fancy here, folks. Just good food, cold drinks, and a good view of the game. Come up and see us. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill, right where it's been since 1988 at 8132 Northwest Prairie View Road, right behind Tires Plus.
Back inside Preston Field on the campus of Park Hill High School, Park Hill District Stadium. 7-0 Park Hill over Raytown South. Park Hill South over Raytown South. 4th and 12. 26 seconds left to go in the half. And Park Hill South is going to go for it on 4th and 12 here. Only score of the game comes via the Park Hill South defense on a pick six 38-yard touchdown interception return for Dylan Thomas. Now from the shotgun, Suchanek. Low snap, looking to his left. Stutter steps. Top route. Got Jake Springer in the end zone. Touchdown! Jake Springer. 21-yard touchdown on the little floater by Suchanek. Man, what a cute little pass that was. And they'll get a kick here. Jake Springer on the completion. 23 yards. And we'll show you a replay of this one here in just a moment. Little floater into the end zone. Man, that's Purdy. And now we await the extra point attempt by Steven Personelli. Kick is up, and it is good. In the final seconds, 20 seconds left to go. (14-0). Park Hill South up over Raytown South. Passing game has led to 2 scores for Park Hill South. (20 seconds left to go in the first half, and we'll have halftime statistics. The Park Hill South Marching Band and scores from across the town here at halftime. Stick around with us as we'll have the halftime kickoff. As a 27-yard touchdown from Zach Suchanik to Jake Springer makes it a 14-0 ball game. Personelli will kick it off. Back to receive. Brooks and Brown back to receive. Kick is a low line drive. Floater taken at the 20. Now cross to the left side. He'll be met at the 25. And there will be 13 seconds left to play from the 25-yard line. Certainly not what you want to see if you're a Raytown South fan. But Park Hill South has done it on defense and offense as they lead 14-0 here with 13 seconds left to go in the first half. And they're just going to take a knee and call it halftime. And that's how we will go into halftime. As your halftime score is 14-0. Park Hill South up over Raytown South. We'll be back with halftime statistics, the Park Hill South Marching Band, and scores from around town in just a couple of minutes. We'll be right back.
Platte Valley Bank has been a fixture for Northland's banking needs with locations throughout the Northland. Liberty, Platte City, Parkville, Smithville, Berry Road, and more. In fact, Platte Valley Bank was recently named one of the 5 strongest mid-sized banks in Kansas City in 2014 by the Kansas City Business Journal. Try our new mobile deposit options on our new banking app. For more information on locations, apps, loans, and more, visit one of our locations or online at PlatteValleyBank.com. Platte Valley Bank, proudly supporting high school athletics in the Northland. Visit anytime at PlatteValleyBank.com. Member FDIC. For service for tires and brakes, general repairs and maintenance for your vehicle? Don't look any farther than Quick Car. Located just south of Highway 152 on North Green Hills Road, family owned and operated for over 10 years with ASE certified mechanics. In fact, it's where 810 Varsity's founder Chad Rader takes his vehicle for all his family's needs. Call for more information at 816-741-0300 or visit kcquickcar.com. That's KCKWIKKAR.com.
Football is a big deal to you, and it is to us too. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is your Northland spot for football this fall. Dirk's features ESPN College Extra, so you won't miss a game. Also, NFL Sunday Ticket will have the Royals on and every Chiefs game as well. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is newly renovated and open daily for lunch, dinner, and drinks. Stop by after tonight's game for one of our famous burgers or a plate of wings. Nothing fancy here, folks. Just good food, cold drinks, and a good view of the game. Come up and see us. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill, right where it's been since 1988 at 8132 Northwest Prairie View Road, right behind Tires Plus.
Polaris ATVs and Rangers, Victory Motorcycles, ride one and you'll own one at Austin Trailers and Motorsports. Plus trailers of all sizes, Austin Trailers and Motorsports, located on Highway 7 between Baser and Lansing. Call 913-721-5313 or visit austinskc.com.
Platte Valley Bank has been a fixture for Northland's banking needs with locations throughout the Northland. Liberty, Platte City, Parkville, Smithville, Berry Road, and more. In fact, Platte Valley Bank was recently named one of the 5 strongest mid-sized banks in Kansas City in 2014.
Thinking about making a move? Fall is a great time to sell your home. Call Ken Hoover at 816-210-2027 or visit online at kenhooversells.com. He'd be happy to answer any questions and help you in any way. Ken Hoover, the real estate professional you can count on. Do you coach youth sports? If you do have kids who play youth sports, you'll want TeamSnap, the world's #1 app for keeping the whole season organized. From where's the game to what do I bring to who needs a ride, TeamSnap is every coach and parent's dream. Visit TeamSnap for your solutions for keeping your team organized. Anytime, any sport, TeamSnap.com. Let our family take care of your family at Barry Family Dentistry, located on 9 Highway, just north of Park University. Our office provides specialized dentistry for family members of all ages in a warm, caring, and friendly environment. We focus on preventative care to help each patient grow a healthy smile that will last a lifetime. Our office serves infants, children, teens, and adults in Parkville, Missouri. Call today to make an appointment, 816-745-5437, or visit us online at parkvillefamilypediatricdentist.com. Barry Family Dentistry. Let our family take care of your family today.
Platte Valley Bank has been a fixture for Northland's banking needs with locations throughout the Northland. Liberty, Platte City, Parkville, Smithville, Berry Road, and more. In fact, Platte Valley Bank was recently named one of the 5 strongest mid-sized banks in Kansas City in 2014 by the Kansas City Business Journal. Try our new mobile deposit options on our new banking app. For more information on locations, apps, loans, and more, visit one of our locations or online at PlatteValleyBank.com. Platte Valley Bank, proudly supporting high school athletics in the Northland. Visit anytime at PlatteValleyBank.com. Member FDIC. For service for tires and brakes, general repairs and maintenance for your vehicle, don't look any farther than Quick Car. Located just south of Highway 152 on North Green Hills Road, family owned and operated for over 10 years with ASE certified mechanics. In fact, it's where 810 Varsity's founder Chad Rader takes his vehicle for all his family's needs. Call for more information at 816-741-0300 or visit kcquickcar.com. That's KCKWIKKAR.com.
Football is a big deal to you, and it is to us too. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is your Northland spot for football this fall. Dirk's features ESPN College Extra, so you won't miss a game. Also, NFL Sunday Ticket will have the Royals on and every Chiefs game as well. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is newly renovated and open daily for lunch, dinner, and drinks. Stop by after tonight's game for one of our famous burgers or a plate of wings. Nothing fancy here, folks. Just good food, cold drinks, and a good view of the game. Come up and see us. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill, right where it's been since 1988 at 8132 Northwest Prairie View Road, right behind Tires Plus.
Polaris ATVs and Rangers, Victory Motorcycles, ride one and you'll own one at Austin Trailers and Motorsports. Plus trailers of all sizes, Austin Trailers and Motorsports, located on Highway 7 between Basehor and Lansing. Call 913-721-5313 or visit austinskc.com.
Welcome back to Park Hill District Stadium, Preston Field, where our halftime score is Raytown South 0, Park Hill South 14. Let's get you some scores from around Missouri tonight. Blue Springs South leading Blue Springs 21-7 in their rivalry match. Liberty, we'll see them next week here as they take on Park Hill. They lead Raymore Peculiar 14-7. These are all halftime scores. Lee Summit and Fort Osage knotted at 7 right now. Lee Summit North beating North Kansas City 14-0. Winnetonka and Lee Summit West, no score there. Park Hill South, that's your score right here, defeating Raytown South in the just about to start the third quarter here. Park Hill South up 14-0 over Belton, or Park Hill rather, up over Belton 14-0. Platte County over Ruskin 25-0. Grain Valley over Grandview 7-0. Staley, they're on a collision course with a state title. 14-0 over William Chrisman. Truman and St. Joe Central. Truman defeating Raytown South last week. They're defeating St. Joe Central 21-10. And in the A-10 varsity game of the week, Bishop Miege is over Blue Valley Northwest on the Kansas side, 14-7. That is also a halftime score. Your halftime score here, Park Hill South 14, Ray South nothing. Nothing doing so far in the first quarter for Raytown South, but they were having a really good first quarter. They were leading in just about all the offensive categories. That momentum was stopped as Dylan Thomas cut Jabril Cox's pass at the 33 and ran it all the way back for a touchdown with 6:08 left to go in the second quarter. That opened up the scoring for Park Hill South, and they got their second touchdown with just about 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Zach Suchanek with a 21-yard pass to Jake Springer on a little floater across the middle. Park Hill South has 87 yards of offense, 50 of those over the air. Raytown South has 70 yards of offense, only one of those across the air. Ray South favoring the run right now, 69 yards on the ground. Very light on penalties for both teams, 2 for 27 yards for Park Hill, or for Raytown South, 2 for 20 yards for Raytown South. As both teams head back out onto the field, we'll get ready to start the third quarter of action. Chris Kamler alongside Brett Kamler, my cameraman here. Park Hill South, Preston Field, the District Athletic Complex. Raytown South will kick off to Park Hill South. Jake Springer's back to receive. He's already got a touchdown today. And the ball blows off the tee. Bradley Rogers will kick it off to Jake Springer and Alfonso Rand as we're about ready to get underway here in the second half of action as Raytown South trailing Park Hill South 14-0. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube and 810varsity.com. And the kick is up and away. Springer will take it at the 5, dash straight up the middle. Looking for a blocker. He's got it, moves the cut to the outside, and he'll be downed at the 24-yard line. So 25 is where they'll go. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. And Zach Suchanek and the Park Hill South offense will take over, scoring in their final drive of the first half. Suchanek from the shotgun. Emmanuel Butler is in at running back. He'll get the handoff, inside draw, and maybe get a half a yard. Suchanek in the first half, 6 of 9 for 55 yards. Butler, 4 carries for 8 yards. Jordan Bell had 3 carries for 14 yards, and Suchanek carried it himself 3 times for 15 yards. Your leading receiver has been Jake Springer, 3 carries for 26 yards plus a 21-yard touchdown. Low snap, Suchanek running to his right, rolling out. Ballsy pass there as that is almost picked off. Intended for Rand, broken up by Saron Cunningham. That was almost a pick six to start the second quarter, second half. So it'll bring up 3rd and 9 from the 25. 11-10 left to go in the second half of play. Third quarter action here. Raytown South trailing Park Hill South 14-0. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to his left side. Now rolling to his right, has a man across the corner, now tries to go to the corner. Jake Springer overthrew him, so that'll bring up A 3 and out. Walker on the coverage there, 3 and out, and we'll bring on the kicking team. Kyle Pitts will be punting it away. Saron Cunningham, the junior, 5'10", 175-pound running back and defensive end. 2 touchdowns on the season. On the ground. The kick by Pitts. Cunningham already calling for a fair catch, and that is a miserable kick. That'll go out of bounds at or around midfield. And the referee will cross midfield and call it out at the 47, call it the 48-yard line. So Raytown South will get the ball in Panther territory to start the second half. They had 4 drives in the first half, 2 of them ending by punt, one of them a turnover on downs, and one of them an interception for a pick 6. Jabril Cox and his offense heads to the field. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Vontre Booker. Cox will tuck it and run, and he'll be met at the line of scrimmage, maybe fall forward for a yard. Horton on the stop. So a short gain of 1, 2nd and 9, 10:36 left to go in the third quarter. In at running back is Talon Legrand. He had 4 carries for 11 yards in the first half. They'll fake it to Legrand. Cox will keep it himself and dash forward. Make it to the outside, try to get to the out of bounds, but he'll fall just short of the 40-yard line. Call it the 41. On the keeper for Cox. 3rd and 4 for the Cardinals. Cox, that's his 6th carry. He's got 15 yards on the day. Their leading rusher is Vontre Booker. He's got 6 carries for 37 yards. Legrand still in at running back. 2 wide receivers to the left side. Legrand will get it. Power forward. Met the line twice, still pushing forward. He'll fall just short of the first down marker. Man, not for lack of trying, though. 4th and short, 4th and less than an inch. Gain of 3 for Legrand. Big play here. They went for it and failed on 4th down in the first half. Big 4th down play here. Student section on their feet below us. Under center is Cox. Looking maybe quarterback keeper, and he does. Off to the left side, though. He goes left tackle, and he'll make it forward almost to the 30-yard line. So a nice gain, maybe 10 yards on that gain. On the keeper. Officially a gain of 7 for Jabril Cox. The senior, 6'4", 210-pound quarterback. 3 touchdowns on the season over the air. Also averages 2.6 yards per carry. There's a handoff to Legrand, who takes it up the middle. Meets into the secondary across the 20-yard line. Talon Legrand across the 20 to the 19. Make it the 18. That's a gain of 13. That's Legrand's longest carry of the day. He's got 6 carries for 27 yards. Now into red zone territory. Here come the Cardinals. Looking to get on the board. They average 18 points per game, and they're going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them here on 810varsity.com. With the Cardinals threatening their trail 14-0. We'll be right back here after this quick message.
Looking for service for tires and brakes, general repairs and maintenance for your vehicle? Don't look any farther than Quick Car. Located just south of Highway 152 on North Green Hills Road, Family owned and operated for over 10 years with ASE certified mechanics. In fact, it's where 810 Varsity's founder Chad Rader takes his vehicle for all his family's needs. Call for more information at 816-741-0300 or visit kcquickcar.com. That's kcquickar.com.
Back inside Preston Field here, 810varsity.com, Park Hill South and Raytown South. The Panthers over the Cardinals right now, 14-0, 8:21 left to go in the third quarter. Raytown South is threatening. They're inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 18. It's a 1st and 10 here. They'll get a full set of downs to try to punch it in from the 18. It's been all Jabril Cox so far for the offense. He's in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the left. That's a handoff, fake handoff to Cunningham. He's got a man on the out pattern. That's Malik Alexander, who kind of runs laterally instead of up the middle, and he's out right near the line of scrimmage. Malik Alexander caught it right at the 18 and got maybe a yard. 2nd and 9 now from the 17-yard line. Alexander on the day. That was his second carry. He's got 16 yards. Vontre Booker has a catch, and Saron Cunningham has a catch. Cox going to hand it off to Cunningham. Bolt up the middle to the 15-yard line. Up to the 15, gain of 2 on that play. It'll bring up 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. 3rd and a very long 6, if they call it 6, but closer to 3rd and 7. Right at the 15, just on the near side of the 15-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the right. Cunningham in at running back. Fake the handoff to Cunningham, and right up the middle, touchdown! Touchdown, Jabril Cox, as the opener just went straight, parted like the Red Sea, and a 15-yard touchdown run by Jabril Cox. And the extra point is up. And it's good. So we got a 14-7 ball game. So 14-7 with 6:58 left to go in the third quarter. A 15-yard run right up the middle. By senior quarterback Jabril Cox. And we'll have the kickoff here. Rand and Springer. Rand will get it at the 7-yard line. Rand, now he'll go to the near side, taking on a defender, and that'll be drugged down at the 12-yard line. We'll give you a replay here of that touchdown. I think I stopped it just a little early here. Let's see if I can catch up with it. Try that again. Still trying to get used to all this technology here. There's a flag on the play, by the way. And we'll see who that one's on. As the sea just parted, and they took it right up the middle. So we'll see what the flag's all about. That'll back Park Hill South way back inside the 5-yard line. It'll be at the 7. Handoff up the middle, getting nowhere. Looks like they'll call it Emmanuel Butler on the carry. Right back to the line of scrimmage to the 7-yard line. Call it 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Suchanek now deep in his own territory. Suchanek looking to pass. Quick pass to Springer. Springer stutter steps and bolts out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Give him a little bit of breathing room. Gain of 6 on the play. Ball out of bounds at the 13. 3rd and 3 now. Thanks for listening to us tonight on 810varsity.com and here if you're in the stadium, 101.7 FM. Rolling to his left now, Suchanek has a man open. That looks like Springer. Springer, one man to beat. Man, he got drugged down by his shirt. Otherwise, he was off, but it's good for a first down. First down Panthers as Springer gets it all the way to the 27-yard line. Gain of 15 on the play, 14-yard carry. Jake Springer 1st and 10, 5:55 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Springer now from the shotgun. Man in the backfield is Emmanuel Butler. They're doing it all in the air today. 2 wide receivers to the right. Little pitch pass up in the air. Look out. Ball's on the ground. They're going to call it a fumble. I think it's an incomplete pass on the little shovel. Tried to get it back to Springer, and that didn't work on the little shovel pass. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. 14-7 your score now. Raytown South trailing by a touchdown. Park Hill South looking now to extend their lead. 2nd and 10, ball at the 27-yard line. 5:33 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 3 wide receivers will line up to the right side, 1 to the left. Jordan Bell will flank Zach Suchanek from the shotgun. Correction, Butler. Now he switches to the right side. Quick pass. Tipped at the line of scrimmage. Tipped by Marcus Brown. So it'll be an incomplete pass, bring up 3rd down. Quick little out pattern to the left side, no good. So 3rd and 10 now. Bryce Soski will leave the game. Zach Suchanek runs to the sidelines, and he'll get his play calls and head in. Only 8 kids from the senior class here at Park Hill South. So they're doing it all with juniors and in some cases sophomores. Suchanek a junior, Butler a junior. And Suchanek is going to call timeout. They're going to talk about it. We'll take it with them here on 810varsity.com. We'll be right back as Park Hill South looking to keep their lead 14-7. Hey, do you coach youth sports? If you do have kids who play youth sports, you need Team Snap, the world's #1 app for keeping the whole season organized. From where's the game to what do I bring to who needs a ride, Team Snap is every coach and parent's dream. Visit teamsnap.com for your solutions for keeping your team organized. Any sport, anytime, teamsnap.com. 810 varsity coverage, Park Hill South and Raytown South. We got a good one brewing here. Ray South trailing the Panthers 14-7. Park Hill South with the ball, 5:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Raytown South got their score just on the last drive on a 15-yard run by their quarterback, senior Jabril Cox. Zach Suchanik and his offense return to the field. 5:30 left to go in the third quarter. 3 wide receivers to the right side. Now man in motion is Springer. He'll move to the left side. Evening out, 2 on each side. Rolling to his right side now. Suchanik's got a man open. That's Rand. Rand right at midfield. Alfonso Rand with the completed pass. Big pass right there. 23-yard pass to Alfonso Rand. The 6', 160 senior jumped up and pulled that one in. Got the Panthers to midfield. Now they're moving. 5:09 left to go in the third quarter. Option, flip to Bell. Bell across the 40. Another first down. Back-to-back first downs for the Panthers. On the option pitch. It's the second time we've seen that play. They'll take it down to the 39-yard line. 11-yard run by Bell. That's his longest of the day. He's got 4 carries for 25 yards. They're going to call a timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them here with 810varsity.com as the Panthers are on the move. 14-7 they lead.
Platte Valley Bank has been a fixture for Northland's banking needs with locations throughout the Northland. Liberty, Platte City, Parkville, Smithville, Berry Road, and more. In fact, Platte Valley Bank was recently named one of the 5 strongest mid-sized banks in Kansas City in 2014 by the Kansas City Business Journal. Try our new mobile deposit options on our new banking app. For more information on locations, apps, loans, and more, visit one of our locations or online at PlatteValleyBank.com. Platte Valley Bank, proudly supporting high school athletics.
5:03 left to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10, ball at the 39-yard line. Man in motion is Rand. He'll hand it off to Bell. Bell truck it up the middle. Somebody lost a helmet over there. Bell will take it up a yard as he runs right into the wall of the Cardinals. A little crowd surfing going on below us. Craziness here at Preston Field. 2nd and 8, 4:29 left to go in the third quarter. A pick 6 by Park Hill South. A touchdown pass by Park Hill South and a run for a touchdown by the Cardinals. Quick pass to the left side. That's tipped at the line of scrimmage. They tried that again. That didn't work. Didn't work. Marcus Brown tipped it again. He did it in the first half. So an incomplete pass, bring up 3rd and 9. They tried that little rollout. And couldn't get it going. Now from the shotgun, 14-7, 4:08 left to go in the third quarter. From the shotgun is Suchanik. 3-step drop. Long pass across the 30 to Springer, and he's got it at the 28-yard line. Jake Springer has been everywhere tonight. And that's a first down pass at the 28, a gain of 10 on the play. 1st and 10 from the 37, from the 28-yard line rather. 3:58 left to go. Springer on the day. Six catches for 56 yards and a touchdown. Quick screen pass. They got to pick that one up. That one might be a lateral. And they do call it a lateral. And nifty thinking on your feet by Emmanuel Butler as he catches it. And that'll go for a loss, pretty big loss too. They'll call an injury timeout as we have a Cardinal down on the field. The ball goes all the way back across the 35. to the 37 is where they'll call it down. That's a loss of 9 for Emmanuel Butler. And as they tend to the wounded Cardinal, we'll take a quick timeout here on 810varsity.com. 14-7, 3:22 left to go in the third quarter.
Polaris ATVs and Rangers, Victory Motorcycles, ride one and you'll own one at Austin Trailers and Motorsports. Plus trailers of all sizes, Austin Trailers and Motorsports, located on Highway 7 between Basehor and Lansing. Call 913-721-5313 or visit austinskc.com.
Quick review of some of the scoring here. We got playing around with some replays. Here's your scoring drive, your pick six. This was in the first quarter of action. Second quarter, rather, the pick six. That was by Dylan Thomas, who took it all the way back to the house, 38 yards for his touchdown. This was the Park Hill little floater pass. That was to Jake Springer. That was at the tail end of the second quarter. And then this little pass here. Now we won't have time to show you that one. We'll go back to live action. 810varsity.com, 14-7, second and 19 now for the Panthers. It's going to be a draw and run. Quarterback keeper is Suchanek. Gets it up near the 30-yard line. They'll call him down just shy of the 30. Just trying to get a little closer. Still be third and long. Call it third and about 12. 2:47 left to go in the third quarter of play. It's been a good one here. Two teams coming in 0-2, both looking for their first victory. Mike Sharp, head coach for Park Hill South, he's looking for his first career victory. Zach Suchanek and the offense trying to give it to him as they are threatening here in the third quarter. Back to pass, Suchanek now running to his left, running for his life, trailed by 6 Cardinals. Now throwing into the end zone. Double coverage, tip ball. And it's swatted down as Suchanek running and throwing on the run. That was about a 30-yard pass right at the end zone, incomplete. So they'll bring up fourth down. 4th and 13 now. Offense will stay on the field. On the day, fourth down efficiency. Raytown is 1 for 2, and Park Hill has converted their only fourth down attempt. They'll have to go 13 yards to convert this one. Suchanek, 3 wide receivers to the left side. Single man to the right is Dylan Thomas. Quick pass inside Alfonso Rand. Now takes it in the middle. And he'll be down well short of the first down marker. It'll be a turnover on downs on the pass to Rand, as he is down around the 25. So call it the 23, gain of 7, but he'll still fall 5 yards short. And Raytown South will take over on downs, as the second drive of the third quarter for Park Hill South ends in a turnover on downs. They've had 3 punts on the day, 1 touchdown, and a turnover on downs for Raytown South. They've had 2 punts, a turnover on downs, an interception for a pick 6 and a touchdown. Here comes Jabril Cox, who will keep it on the fake handoff and fall forward about 3 yards. Fall across the 25-yard line, call it down at the 26. Gain of 3 on the carry for Jabril Cox. 9 carries for 40 yards and a touchdown. He is the club's leading rusher. Vontre Booker also has 37 yards. Now, spread offense. Going to hand off to Legrand, who is met at the line of scrimmage, and he'll actually lose a yard. Legrand. Talon Legrand will lose a yard, get back to the 25. Loss of a yard, bring up 3rd and 7. Ball standing at the 25-yard line. Raytown South looking to get into the end zone to tie this one up. No team has attempted a field goal. Both teams have opted to just go ahead and run it on fourth downs inside the 20. Cox now moves to his right, now to his left, now rolling around, in trouble, throws it, has a man open at the 30, tipped. Quincy Hall, the senior wide receiver, tipped it up in the air. He was wide open. So an incomplete pass there, and that was a big miscue because he was wide open, and now he's down on the ground. We'll take a quick injury timeout as we have 35 seconds left to go in the third quarter of play. Raytown South trailing Park Hill South 14-7. We'll be right back here on 810varsity.com.
We know football is a big deal to you, and it is to us too. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is your Northland spot for football this fall. Dirk's features ESPN College Extra, so you won't miss a game. Also, NFL Sunday Ticket will have the Royals on and every Chiefs game as well. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill is newly renovated and open daily for lunch, dinner, and drinks. Stop by after tonight's game for one of our famous burgers or a plate of wings. Nothing fancy here, folks. Just good food, cold drinks, and a good view of the game. Come up and see us. Dirk's Sports Bar and Grill, right where it's been since 1988 at 8132 Northwest Prairie View Road, right behind Tires Plus.
We showed you the first two Park Hill scores, and we'll show you the only Raytown South score here on replay as they tend to the injured Cardinal. The injured Cardinal is Quincy Hall. This is a 15-yard run by Jabril Cox to make it score 14-7. So 14-7, 35 seconds to go in the third quarter here as Hall will be helped off the field. I need to get like a little live or a little replay thing on the bottom when we do this stuff. So 4th and 7 now from the 25-yard line. Back to kick. Jake Springer will be back to receive, kicking from the 15-yard line. Springer will take it at his own 38. Darting up the middle, now moving to his right, and he'll go down at the 43-yard line. Brady Rogers kicks it to Jake Springer. As Springer will take it up about 5 yards, and he'll be downed at the 44-yard line. So Park Hill South, their third drive of the second half. From the shotgun, Zach Suchanik's already got a touchdown in the air today. Correction, that's a direct snap to Jake Springer. Jake Springer now will run it. Suchanik lined up wide. And Springer ran out of bounds. A gain of about 4 on the play. Ball to the 48-yard line, 2 yards shy of midfield. As Springer lined up at quarterback, looks like he will line up at quarterback again. Multi-purpose man, Jake Springer. Junior, 6'1", 180 yards. In motion is Alfonso Rand. Springer, low snap. Now he'll take it to the right-hand side. He's trailed and dragged down behind the line of scrimmage by Marcus Brown for a sack. Springer will be down at the 43-yard line, a loss of 5. Big sack there by the Raytown South defense. Ball at the 43. And that is how the quarter will end, as we'll switch sides. As we'll head to the fourth quarter here from Preston Field here at Park Hill. Park Hill South leading Raytown South 14-7. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back here on 810varsity.com. Let our family take care of your family at Berry Family Dentistry, located on 9 Highway just north of Park University. Our office provides specialized dentistry for family members of all ages in a warm, caring, and friendly environment. We focus on preventative care to help each patient grow a healthy smile that will last a lifetime. Our office serves infants, children, teens, and adults in Parkville, Missouri. Call today to make an appointment, 816-745-5437, or visit them online at ParkvilleFamilyPediatricDentist.com. Berry Family Dentistry, let our family take care of your family today. Jumping around here, start of the fourth quarter, Park Hill South looking for their first victory of the season. Student section going crazy down below us. Beautiful night tonight. Getting ready to start quarter number 4. Park Hill South with the ball. It'll be 3rd and 11. Zach Suchanik, it's really been the Jake Springer show. Suchanik back in at quarterback. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Low snap, Suchanik. 4-step drop. Now taking it to the corners. Got a man open and he overthrows him. Intended for Dylan Thomas, trying to pick up his second touchdown of the day. He had a pick 6 in the second quarter. That'll bring up 4th down. They'll have to kick it away. Fourth and 11. And that's how the fourth quarter will start. They'll have to kick it over to the Raytown South Cardinals. Back to receive will be Saron Cunningham. Cunningham on the day. One punt return for 18 yards. Kicking is Kyle Pitts, rather. Kick is away, and it's going to go inside the 5 and into the end zone, a touchback. Touchback for Kyle Pitts, 43 yards. 11:47 left to go in regulation. 14-7, Raytown South trailing Park Hill South. Shout out to our sponsors, Platte Valley Bank, Quick Car, TeamSnap.com, Ken Hoover, Remax, Berry Family Dentistry, and Dirk's Grill, as well as Austin's Trailers and Motorsports. Thank you so much for your support of high school athletics and 810varsity.com. We absolutely could not do this without you. Raytown South. Jabril Cox, spread formation. He's going to try to cut it across the middle. He's got a man open at the 31-yard line. That man is Tyrese Sorrells. Sorrell takes it across the 30. That's a first down, gain of 12 on the play. Here come the Cardinals trying to tie it up. 11:39 left to go in the fourth quarter. Two wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right side. Cunningham in the backfield. Now a man on the near side on the corner. That's Jerron Burks with his first reception of the ball game. Correction, number 16, Jerron Burks. Burks takes it across the 35 to the 37, gain of 5 on the play. Crowd starting to get into it here, fourth quarter. 10:49 left to go. Cardinals on the move. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right-hand side. 2-step drop, deep pass on the far side. He's got a man open, and it's a completed pass at the 28-yard line. Quincy Hall with the reception. A big pass right there, a game changer. all the way down to the 28. Completed pass near side, Malik Alexander. They're starting to spread the ball around too. Alexander now inside the 20-yard line into 1st and 10. Ball at the 16. Gain of 11 on that pass. Park Hill South will call a timeout and try to catch their breath as they've just given up 2 very long passes. Quincy Hall with a 36-yard gain. And then another catch to Malik Alexander for 11 yards. So right now, Park Hill South threatening here. Back to live action here, 10-14 left to go. Biggest surge of the ball game by the Raytown South Cardinals. This drive started at their own 20-yard line. Now they sit at the 16, back to pass. Cox, now he's going to tuck it and run. One man to beat to the end zone, and he's got a touchdown. Jabril Cox, 16 yards on the keeper. Jabril Cox takes it all the way in. On the 16-yard touchdown run. And the extra point could make it a tie ball game. And it does. Quarterback keeper by Jabril Cox. 16-yard. Makes it a tie ball game. With 10:06 left to go, and the crowd below us was starting to get into it, and they are now stunned and silent. We'll show you a highlight of that touchdown drive as Cox just tucked it and ran. Show you how that one started. And we'll head back to live action here, as it's now 14-all. We got a tie ball game here, fourth quarter. Park Hill South and Raytown South. Thank you, those of you joining us on 810varsity.com. Kick is away. It'll be taken by Rand at the 15. Up the middle. It's got a little bit of room to run. Flag on the play down at the 45 as Rand. We'll see what that penalty's all about. Rand has been deadly on the kickoffs, and it's going to go against the receiving team, and they'll be backed up again. That's how they started their last drive, inside the 5. And they'll call a timeout as Rand made it all the way up to the 40, but it'll go back due to penalty. That's a huge penalty right there. Looks like a hold. And we'll see where they spot the ball. They called the penalty at the 21-yard line. 9:58 left to go. Let's go ahead and recap it for you. Nothing going in the first quarter for either two teams. Park Hill South led off the scoring with a pick six interception, 38-yard interception by Dylan Thomas. That was followed by, in the trailing seconds of the second quarter, by a Zach Suchanik to Jake Springer, 15-yard touchdown pass. And then the third quarter, Raytown South scored. Raytown South scored on a Jabril Cox 15-yard run, and that was followed by a 16-yard run. And that's where we'll start it. Ball is going to be at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Suchanik will hand off to Rand on the end around. Moving to the far side. And there'll be a flag on the play. He'll fall just short of the 25, the 24-yard line. We'll see who the penalty is on. Early indications are that it's on Park Hill South. Our referee tonight, it is a hold on Park Hill South. Gary Walt, our referee. So that'll negate the gain and move them back even further. Move them back to the 16-yard line. They'll call it 1st and 15. Ball tipped to the line of scrimmage, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by the lineman, Peyton Hampton. What a play by Hampton, the linebacker, on the tip. And now Raytown South has a chance to take it in just a couple of yards for the touchdown. As the ball stands at the 2-yard line. Interception by Raytown South. And there he is again. Who else? Jabril Cox with his 3rd touchdown on the ground today. This one for 2 yards, and that was about as easy as it comes. As Raytown South now has scored 20 unanswered points. Kick is up. Make it 21 unanswered points by Raytown South. And we'll show you this one here. As it was tipped at the line of scrimmage and then taken by number 52, Peyton Hampton, a senior, all the way down to the 2-yard line. And here we are, 21-14, with 9:41 left to go in the 4th quarter. First half belonged to Park Hill South, and it has been all Ray South in the 3rd and 4th quarter so far. Park Hill South crowd is stunned. The band is sitting right below us, and they don't even know what to do. We'll have the kickoff. Back to receive, Rand and Thomas. Trying to get the modest Raytown South crowd on the far stands into it. A short little kick. It'll be taken by the up back at the 31-yard line. And he'll slip and fall at the 38-yard line. Horton on the return. He'll take it up to the 38. 1st and 10 for Park Hill South as they try to get back into it. Now you trail by 7. They led by 14, and now they trail by 7. A wild one between two 0-2 teams looking, scratching and clawing for their first victory of the season. 9:36 left to go in the ball game. Zach Suchanek from the shotgun. I formation that looks like Jordan Bell behind him. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right side. Be a handoff to Bell. Bell will be met at the line of scrimmage and lose a yard. Henderson on the stop. 9:18 left to go. 2nd and 11 now. Ball stands at the 38. Suchanek runs into play. They're now facing a deficit and the clock. 2 wide receivers line up to the left side. Springer lines up in the tight end. Looks like Butler is in at running back now. Fake handoff to Butler. Suchanek throwing on the run, and it'll be a completed pass to Rand and a late flag, and that may go against the defense. Cunningham, as the ball will be down shy of midfield, near a first down marker, 1 yard shy, 10-yard gain if it stands. It will go against the defense. And we'll see what the penalty is, as they will mark it off after the end of the play. So it'll be a 1st and 10. It'll be a personal foul. Blow to the head. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. On the unsportsmanlike conduct play. And that'll move them up all the way into Cardinal territory. They now stand at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Suchanek rolling option. He'll keep it hitting behind the line of scrimmage, and now he's down shy of the 30-yard line. Call it down at the 32, gain of 6 on the play. On the keeper by Suchanek on the option. (21-14), Raytown South leading Park Hill South. Suchanek on the day, 12 for 23 for 125 yards and a touchdown. On the ground, he's also 5 for 29. He's been met, though, by his quarterback counterpart, Jabril Cox, who has 3 touchdowns on the ground. We've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back here. 21-14 now, Ray South over Park Hill South on 810varsity.com.
Polaris ATVs and Rangers, Victory Motorcycles, ride one and you'll own one at Austin Trailers and Motorsports. Plus trailers of all sizes, Austin Trailers and Motorsports, located on Highway 7 between Basehor and Lansing. Call 913-721-5313 or visit austinskc.com.
21-14, Raytown South over Park Hill South as they're tending the injured Raytown South Cardinal. That's Damian Walker, who's being helped off the field. 21 unanswered points to open the second half for Raytown South, as they're now looking to defend Park Hill South in their own territory, as Park Hill South has a 2nd and 3, ball at the 31-yard line. Tight formation, 2 wide receivers to the right. In at running back is Emmanuel Butler from the shotgun in the eye. Suchanek, another option look, pitch to Butler. Butler turns the corner across the 30 to the 30 to the 25. He'll be bolted out of bounds at about the 27. We'll see if that's a first down. Looks like it is. It will be a first down. First down, Panthers. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. 7:55 left to go. Butler remains in at running back. Suchanek from the shotgun. Now rolling to his right, looking to pass on the run. He's got Springer. Springer at the 25 to the 20, 15, 10. 5 still on his feet down at the 5-yard line. Took a massive hit at the 10, and it fell forward to the 5. That'll be another first down on the pass to Jake Springer. Now it'll be 1st and goal to go from the 5-yard line. Jake Springer, big play there. Look at the shot he takes at the end of that one. Back to live action here. Looking to tie it up is Park Hill South. Suchanek, low snap. Rolling to his left, he's met. Now he's going to fall forward. He'll still lose about 4 yards on the sack. Suchanek falls maybe to the 9-yard line. He will lose 4 yards on that sack right there. It'll be 2nd and goal to go from the 9. .646 left to go in the regulation play here from Park Hill South. They trail 21-7 after allowing 21 unanswered points on 3 running touchdowns by quarterback Jabril Cox. Now Suchanek trying to do it himself. Suchanek and Butler in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the right, to the left. Little corner route, and he read the wrong route. Dylan Thomas wasn't there on the little corner floater. Thomas was supposed to go left. Instead, he went right. Incomplete pass will bring up 3rd and goal. They tried a little floater on the inside earlier in the ball game, and this one did not work. 6:23 left to go. In regulation here. 8-10 Varsity's coverage of Week 3 of the Missouri State High School Athletics football program. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to his left. Butler from the backfield. Quick pass across the middle. And he had Rand and Springer, and he couldn't figure out which one we were going to get. Incomplete pass, 4th and goal. If history serves, they will stay on the field, not try to kick it. It'll be 4th down, 4th and goal to go from the 9. They got to get in the end zone or turn it over on downs. They have already turned it over on downs once today. Their 2nd drive of the 3rd quarter. This is their 2nd drive of the 4th quarter. Their 1st drive of the 4th quarter ended with an interception deep in their own territory. Now trips to the right side. Butler in at running back. Man on the left side is Thomas. Rolling to his right now. Suchanek has a man in the corner, and he's going to drill it into the ground. Turnover on downs. Raytown South holds. Tried to get it to Springer in the corner, and they had everybody and their cousin there in the back corner blocking that off. And here comes Raytown South. Now 6:15 left to go. They've got the lead 21-14 after scoring 21 unanswered points. 3 touchdowns. Raytown South will have the ball. Quick little pass. Malik Alexander on the pass. Gets him out, a little bit of breathing room just shy of the 20-yard line. Call it 2nd and 1. 5:51 left to go. On the pass to Alexander now. Spread formation, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Cox in trouble. He's going to be down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll take a sack behind the 15, down to the 13. Loss of 6 on the play. Yeah, they'll actually say he was down about the 16. Give him an extra couple of yards on the sack, so a loss of only 2. It'll be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 with just over 5 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. 3 wide receivers now to the left side. Cox back to pass. Has a man wide open in the middle. That looks like Tyree Sorrells. And that's a first down, Raytown South. Ball up to the 24-yard line. Gain of 8 on the first down play. 1st and 10, ball at the 24. 4:53 now as Park Hill South continues to pass, but they've got time on their side. Cox. He's got 3 touchdowns on the ground. He'll keep it this time right up the middle near the 30-yard line. He'll hit the 30-yard line. Gain of 6 for Jabril Cox. What a day for senior quarterback Jabril Cox. 10 for 14 for 103 yards. He's got 65 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. Absolute star in the making here at Raytown South. Now a spread formation, empty backfield. Cox will keep it himself. He'll run. He's got plenty of room across midfield. Nobody's going to beat him. Jabril Cox to pay dirt. All the way to the house. 70-yard touchdown. Jabril Cox hangs a star on that one. '70-yard touchdown, and let's watch that one again as the middle just opened wide open. And he trounces 70 yards, now 27 to 14, pending the extra point. A 70-yard touchdown run, his 4th of the game by Jabril Cox. Kick is up and good, 28-14. This has been a game of momentum from the start as Park Hill South picked 6th to stop Ray South's momentum in the first quarter. They scored 14 unanswered points, and then it became the Jabril Cox show. Let's watch that one again. That one was pretty fun to watch there as Jabril Cox just absolutely distances himself from the line and traipses 70 yards for a touchdown, his 4th of the game. Wow, that was fun. Now we'll have a kickoff, 28-14. 3:51 left to go in the ball game. 70-yard touchdown run. This one will be taken by the up back at the 28-yard line. And he'll be down at the 38 now. Horton on the return. And he'll make it up to the 37 as the Panthers really have their work cut out for him now. 3:46 left to go. As they have allowed 28 unanswered points to the Raytown South Cardinals. who are just taking him to the woodshed right now, courtesy of senior quarterback Jabril Cox. Need to get something going here. Sachanik from the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the left. Critical turnover on downs as they were looking to tie it. Now they trail by 14. Sachanik still on his feet, running for his life near the line of scrimmage. He'll get a gain of maybe a quarter of an inch on the run by Sachanik. Gain of 1 on the play. Sachanik has had a day himself, 13 of 27 for 147 yards and a touchdown. He's also got 30 yards on the ground, but Jabril Cox, what a day. There's a little swing pass out to Alfonso Rand. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Panthers as the ball is just shy of the 45-yard line now. Gain of 7 on the play to Rand. Rand on the day. 5 carries for 55 yards. Thanks for joining us on 810varsity.com, live on YouTube. Sachanik in trouble. Now he's got a man open. That's Thomas, and he overthrows him. Oh, my goodness. That's about the 3rd time he's overthrown Dylan Thomas, and that one was the closest one yet. Dylan Thomas had a pick 6 in the first quarter and has been overthrown about 3 times now by Sachanik, and they've been good passes. It's just been a little bit long. Sachanik, 14 of 29 now for 154 yards. Bring up 4th and 4. This is pretty much the ball game right here. 3 minutes to go. A little over 3 minutes. 3:06. 4th and 4. Sachanik from the shotgun. Trips to the left side. Jordan Bell in at running back. Now looking to his left. Now he's in trouble. He's going to be tripped up, and he's down. Down behind the line of scrimmage at the 35. And that may do it for Raytown South, as he's sacked all the way to the 35-yard line. A loss of 10 on the play, and Raytown South will get it at the 35, 1st and 10. And they're looking to put the final nail in the coffin here with 3:02 left to go. If you're just tuning in, 4 unanswered touchdowns by Raytown South to overcome a 14-0 deficit, all 4 of which came on the fleet foot of Jabril Cox. 13 carries for 135 yards as the quarterback. He's also been pretty nifty in the air, 10 of 14 for 103 yards in the air. 4 touchdowns on the ground. Cox looking to pass now. He'll tuck it, and he will stay on his feet. The kid is just massive. He's huge, and it takes a load to get him down. 6'4", 210 pounds. Officially, it'll be a sack. He lost a yard. Second and 11, but the clock continues to tick. 2:31 left to go in the game. They lead 28-14. Get the full recap of this ball game and many, many more across town here on 810varsity.com. We'll have recaps of all the key matchups in town. That'll be an inside handoff. To Thomas. Thomas will take it to the 28-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. Leading rusher other than Jabril Cox has been Vontre Booker. He's got 6 carries for 37 yards, but they pretty much shut him down after about the 3rd quarter, and it has been the Jabril Cox show. 3rd and 3, 1:30 left to go. Cox, who else? Right up the middle near the first down marker, and I think he got it, and I think that'll do it. On the run, who else? As he falls just past the 25-yard line, they will call it a first down, and it'll be all but elementary at this point in time, as Raytown South will notch their first victory of the season and improve to 1-2 on the year. Clock is not running, 1:28 left to go. They'll get a snap off by Cox and get that clock running again. Park Hill South has only one timeout. It'll be a handoff up the middle. Thomas on the carry as he stops just shy of the 20-yard line. A gain of 4 for Thomas. As Park Hill South will drop to 0-3 on the season, and that's very disappointing. They played really well in that opener against Lee Summit North, and you're just not going to beat Lee Summit West in week 2. That's just not going to happen. And then I really think they had this one circled as maybe a good chance for a victory. Raytown South losing to Truman last week on their own home turf. It was a very emotional loss. But they've been able to overcome it, and they're going to notch their first victory as Thomas will take that one at the 15. And they'll be able to just about run out the clock from here. As they'll call it fourth down. Just shy. They've actually got the ball marked past the first down mark, and now they call it a first down. Be 1st and 10 from the 14. 32 seconds left to go in the ball game. And they're going to take a knee right here, as that's going to do it. And that's going to be your final. As Raytown South rattles off 28 unanswered points, all by Jabril Cox. 10 of 14 in the air for 103 yards, 15 carries for 136 yards on the ground, including 4 touchdowns, the longest of which a 70-yard touchdown run. We'll show you that one real quick here before we take it away for the night. A 70-yard touchdown run by Jabril Cox puts a star on the end of a tremendous day for this young man, senior quarterback, as his team notches their first victory of the season, 28-14. On behalf of A10 Varsity and on behalf of our sponsors, Platte Valley Bank, Berry Family Dentistry, Ken Hoover, Remax, TeamSnap.com, Dirk's Grill, Quick Car, and the Platte County Landmark, as well as Austin's Trailers and Motorsports. This has been Chris Kamler. Have a great night.